Hold on, something's going on with my... This better work now. Work! I think it's working. I think it's... Okay, it's working now. I guess I gotta cut off or something. That's strange. I guess this last time I broadcast I had better internet. Okay. So I guess I got cut off like 5 minutes before I realized what was going on. Like I said, I was still broadcasting, but here's the Pixelfar. I'm gonna make a separate sub tool for GUR. Go ahead and append a sphere here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this out. I'm gonna go to geometry. Let's make it... That's how I want. I want to turn symmetry on this way, so, you know, like usual. Not like usual, it's actually a little bit weird. I'm going to turn... What? Oh, I didn't turn Z, I turned Y on, huh? Activate symmetry. There it goes. Now I will go ahead and use... Let's try adaptive. That's better geometry. I'm going to go back to this right here probably. I'll tweak that. Because when I did this, I didn't have symmetry on, and it messed it up. This is better right here for me. Alright, so this is going to be the head here, and then the body will be made. I'm going to lower this here. I'm also going to insert another shape. I'm going to go to B-I-M? No, T. I'll make it a... It's going to be the body right here. I'm going to go ahead and lower both of them here. It better be working still. Internet. I said before, like in the beginning of my broadcast, the last few days have been terrible for me. It's just so stressful and painful. But what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. So here's what I'm trying to do right here. I'm gonna go ahead and this is what I'm trying to make. I made this a while ago for my brother for his birthday. I just wanted to make this again digitally, and it's a fun little TV show I would watch. So let's go ahead and whoops. And just kind of pull this shape here of the body right here, and then I'm going to go to B-I-T to insert another sphere for the arms. I made the arms a little too big. Check my reference here. Are they squares? Hold on. How are his arms supposed to be? I don't know. I kind of don't trust my stream health. Like, it told me it was fine before until I started going other stuff. Let me check YouTube real quick. Okay, it's working. I have to do a quick refresh every so often just to make sure. This internet is a little iffy. There you go. So far, let's look in there. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to flatten this part out right here. I'll go ahead and select that. Actually, oops, there it goes. There it goes. BFA. Gur's weird head. It's getting there. Wow, this is just so much easier when I was trying to make it before. I don't know. I've been thinking about making these files available to the public. These nice, at least fun little. But like maybe as through a Patreon, maybe. Now, I guess I don't know how long ago, but I guess they made this actually into a figure, and they've sold it. But I'm like, I don't like theirs personally. Seems too strange, but it's still good though. Don't get me wrong. I kind of don't like it. Got that right there. Wow. Sure beats making armature. It would be super easy for me to isolate and round out. Much easier to make these cartoon characters. B-I-T. It used to be, I think it used to be I-M. Since it's a new, I could always change the hotkeys, but I think I can for the brushes, but oops-a-daisy. Kind of like that. Look at that. Add the little tongue, which I'll make it like a little square, which will go underneath the eye right here. You know how that's how cartoons work. Let's go ahead and see how this is looking right here. You know, I still have to tweak it and everything. You know, the eyes are way too high. So let me, before I go ahead and do a comparison. Wait, what's the poly? Oh, these are the same. Go to geometry. No polygroups right here. We'll go ahead. I'm gonna. Auto group. Then visible. There it goes, and then let's move these down a bit. Let me just check my internet is still running. Okay, good. Alright, so let's do a comparison real quick. So, yeah, I need some tweaking still. I have to pull the top back of the head back and taper the head down. I have to taper the head a bit. Let's get in there. Alright, so I'm going to bring this back of the head back a bit more. like that. Maybe round that out a bit. No, too much smoothing. There it goes. Alright, let me go back to the B. Alright, I'm just trying to make it this Invader Zim character. Piggy. I made this, I guess a while ago for my brother. You know, like right now I'm just getting the forms right now, and haven't been working this for very long. Yeah, maybe like 20 minutes. Let's see. I'll pull this head up a bit more. Whoa, whoops, I forgot to switch my brush. Right here, I'm going to add all the features, the tongue, the ears, oh, the back legs. Oh, I give them, oh, I know what I did. I made a taco bag, and I had tacos too. That's what differed from my model I made for my brother. I made a satchel or something, a bag, and I had like a big bag of tacos. That's right. Forgot about that. I just remembered. Alright, so I'll show you what I'm trying to make real quick for anyone that's just showing up. I'm trying to make this right here. Invader Zim, a show I used to watch. I've made the model before with a taco bag. And this is what it is so far. Probably 20 minutes into it. Maybe 25. Maybe even less, I don't know. So let's see. So I'm going to go to the BIT, which is the insert. I'm going to insert a cube for the tongue. Oops, I should turn off symmetry. I should probably make that into a cube. No, insert. Cube. Yeah, whatever, I'll make it insert. Very heavy in geometry, but like polygons, but oh well. I'm going to go to this here. Now, I don't like the gizmo sometimes too much because sometimes it doesn't do what I want it to do. So I'm going to go ahead and take this brush right here. I'm going to trim this down. Try to make the tongue. I'm going to go ahead and this move brush. I'm going to move this in. Kind of like that. Now the tongue is kind of tapered, so it might be easier if I make it a Q cube. There it goes. That might be better. Let me check the geometry on that real quick. Yeah, very basic, very easy to kind of mess with. So I'll turn the gizmo on. Gizmo is actually pretty fast. It's pretty nice. I don't have to change like my orientation of my like camera view. Alright, I'm gonna take the kind of make a thing that kind of looks like a tongue. Right there, I add the little ears now. BIT. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna use the I don't use this tool much, but I think it's a great time to use it. The quad fill. Try that again real quick. I have to shrink my brush a bit. Oh, I'm trying to get it. Oh my gosh, my tablet is resisting me. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, so I kind of got the ears there, kind of. I'm going to go to the stroke right here. I'm going to turn the Lock there. Let's turn bend off. I'm going to turn bend back on now. That's not doing what I want it to do. That looks pretty darn good right there. I think I'll just leave it that shape and I'll just bring that out. And I'm just gonna save that right there. For now. Just kind of blocking it out. Can always elongate it. Kind of like that. I'm gonna go ahead and rough out the taco bag too, along with the zipper and stuff. So, oh, I thought I heard a sound. B-I-T. Let's go ahead. Oh, B-I-T. I did a insert array brush, I think. That's gonna be a little zipper here, and I want to use a Q-ser, so keep it simple, so I can easily make the little zipper, like a little zipper hole. I'm going to use Z modeler probably for that. I'm going to shrink this down. Actually, I'm going to move it real quick. Oh boy. I'm going to scale this down a bit. Scale this up for kind of like the zipper right here. Rotate it. Uh-oh. Did I fix it? Let's move this back now. Put a little zipper right there. Get in there. Look at that. If I keep working on the pace I'm working on this, I could probably finish this in like a couple hours, like just so that I could refine it. Look at that look. Okay, let me go ahead and compare contrast so far with what I have. So let's see kind of what I'm going for. Let's get in there. The eyes need to be more derpy, I guess. Lower. But the whole point is to get the kind of the thing, so. Oh, hey. Oh, Erwin, hey. Ah. Hey, Erwin, sorry about that. How are you, Erwin? Let me see what he said. So when I was younger, the picture in my memory. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was from. Oh yeah, it's from Invader Zim. It was this very strange Nickelodeon cartoon. Oh my gosh, now I can't find my pen. Here it is. Yeah, it was you know, this cartoon was pretty popular. I think it still is popular to some people. I got to make some adjustments. But based on the image, I'm gonna give him a taco bag. Like this is wrong right here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and taper this. The nice thing about keeping all these like primary shapes is the fact that I can go ahead and like there we go, that's better. And then you know I can always like improve the geometry by increasing it or if I have to separate. Oh, you're good? Good. Alright. Last few days haven't been so great for me. I'm trying to change that around. So I'm gonna give him his little legs. B-I-T. I'm gonna go ahead and use the insert sphere. I made this a little too large. Let's move that to kind of like that. It's kind of nice, this whole experience, man. I remember when I was making this, it took me a while to make this. I just needed more derpy, so I need to go ahead and do that. Like, I feel like the head is too wide, or maybe I have to make the eyes larger. That's better, right? I'm going to probably go ahead and maybe try this. I'm going to go to, where is it at? I want to increase the resolution a little bit, like, so I get better rounded shapes, but not too crazy. I'm going to go ahead and just double it real quick. I'm going to go to double right here. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a little too much. Let me go ahead and, it became all bumpy. That's not good. What if I do divide? That's better. Divide is better. Yeah, it looks a little strange right here, the head. You see right here. How many models have you made? Yeah. What do you mean by models? You mean the, just you mean like this stuff here? Or, I'm not too sure how many models I've made. I've like, but yeah, a lot of them have been more personal projects. Other ones have been commissions. Trying to think, what was I doing? Oh yeah, go back to this one right here. All right, let me go ahead and, oh, the digital models, I made quite a bit, like considering the fact that I started getting kind of serious about this during November, which was what, like 8 months ago. Oh, I want to show you guys something. Hold on. This is something I kind of finished right here. Hold on. Let me go to it. Go to File. Let me just save the undo history. Save as. Oh, you can see a white screen right here real quick. I think that's what ZBrush does with broadcasting software. Where is it? It's a Jiren from Dragon Ball Z. I know I've broadcasted before, but I kind of have it ready, almost ready for 3D printing. I don't know what to exactly do with it. I don't know if I should have it as a Patreon thing where you could get the model, you could print, or I could just put it on my mini factory. Let me go ahead. Oh, sorry, you guys see a white screen. Hold on. Can't seem to find piggy. Piggy taco 1. Alright, there it goes. So okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and open the file of the probably has been changed. I just say change what the heck, I'll just do it just in case. There it goes. You guys should see a white screen again. Hold on. Come on, where is it at? It's right here. Then oh, not that one. Not topo. Come on. Oh, that's right. It's in the it's in this folder right here. Jiren, Dragon Ball Super, print. Here it is. Tell me guys what you think about this model right here. Hold on. So this is pretty much ready to like 3D print. Oh, hello, hey, Al. hail. But so this is Jiren from Dragon Ball Super. You know, I made this guy a while ago, but I actually posed him kind of like that whole serious Dragon Ball Z stance, arms crossed, very judgmental. It's ready to 3D print. I got 3D printed. Like, what I did is I made the base separate. He should be able to stand by himself. Like the base here. The base here has pegs like that. And I was thinking about cutting him in half and adding a peg to him so you could be printed in half, better print quality. Overall, I could just export it and print it. Turn the model back on. I was thinking about cutting him in half. I was thinking about doing this. If I turn this on right here, I was thinking about doing this. Hold on, where is it at? Turn light boiling on. Oh, wrong one. See, I cut it in half. I was thinking about having the peg here. See this here? Oh boy, I have that on. So as you can see here, I was thinking about doing something like this. Right here like that. And then making, and having this top part like this, and there'd be a peg that would connect the two of them. Like that, so let me turn light boiling off. Looks good, yeah. So I could have this printed, and I'm not sure. You guys recognize him as that character from Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super? Have you guys seen the show? Just curious. There's a little bit of a symmetry issue, not symmetry issue. I don't want to point it out just yet. But you guys recognize the character at all? I'm gonna go back to the Gur one real quick. So. Oh, what do I do? I could just do this. I don't have to. I could just go to recent here. Here it is. Oh, you recognize him? Okay, good. Do you guys both watch Dragon Ball Super? Just curious. Just wondering. So I'm going to go ahead and give him his satchel. So I'm going to turn symmetry off right here. Go to T. Let's give him his bag right here. Oh, I have subdivisions on. Oh, I got to turn that. I got to delete that then. Delete higher. Let's move this bag right here. It's true. Now, I can print it one piece, but the problem is depending on support material and print time you want to do. It varies. Like if I had I guess I do have one. I do have a resin printer, but I don't like dealing with resin. But if you have a resin printer, you can print it out in one piece, no problem. Like you don't have to worry about much about cleanup, and it will turn out perfect. But if you have an FDM printer, is it FDM? Is it an FFF printer? Fused filament fabrication, I believe it's called. I think it's that one I have. So FDM, it's a FFF printer. You want to have it. Gosh, I can actually center it now. Hold on. Oh, okay. It works just like the other thing. Okay. Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy again. There it goes. Just cutting this in half right here to make the little satchel. Gonna make it like that, kind of, right? It's like, Nah. Wait, it didn't turn with it. Is it locked? It's locked in place, huh? Oh, that's not working. Try that again. Why is it? Oh, it's 0. It's going back. No, I am subscribed to an art channel that has drawn him. I'm a little confused by that. Sorry. Are you talking about? Well, I was talking about the printers, or Duran. Okay. I didn't say you say his name, Duran. Okay. Thanks, Al, for clearing that up. Sorry. I'm like, don't forget there is like a, I think there's like a 15-second, 10 to 20-second like latency or something. So as I talk about other stuff, I get lost with what you guys are commenting about. But let me go ahead and check the image I'm trying to do here. Back and forth. This is what I kind of do when I sculpt. You know, whenever you sculpt something or you try to make something, you have to like flash back and forth between the figures. Now I had a taco bag on the one I made, and I want a taco bag on this one. I could easily make a model with taco bag and without a taco bag. So if I go to Invader Zim, taco. The crazy taco is the one that was called on the. I don't want him eating a taco though. I want him to be carrying like a bag of tacos. Gosh dang it all. Well, okay. Oh well. Maybe this will be something separate then. I'll make this a separate subtool. You know, I think I may have to bring this a little higher, like that, and then tilt it. That's fine. Compress this a bit right here. Bring this up a bit. I think I compressed it a bit too much. Right there. Let's pull this up. Let's angle it. Turn it this way. Huh. Kind of like that. I could easily just hide that, split it as a separate subtool, and not have that in the piece at all. Maybe I should add that last. I should probably focus on the overall shape, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. So with that mask, I'm going to go to subtool here. I'm going to split the hidden. Or not split hidden, split masked portion there. Then I'm going to hide that portion. There it goes, like that. Now, what's really left for me to do now is just kind of refine the shape, because everything is pretty much here. I just have to make sure I get everything kind of fixed. That might involve me in like subdividing and creasing. And then making this button right. Wait, what? Why is this? Why is it like this? How did that happen? Hold on. That's strange. The zipper's all messed up for some reason. I guess that's fine. I always delete that edge loop right there and make sure it's flat along the sides, which I think I should do. Going to BZM right here, and Z model. I'm gonna go over this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and press spacebar. Oops. Spacebar right here. Let's go ahead and delete. Let's delete edge loop complete. There it goes. Now it's complete flat along the side there. There it goes. Now it's much cleaner looking, I guess. I guess I could delete that too, but it's going to lose that shape right there. Sorry, let me go ahead and check back. Alright. So this, by the way, this is important here. So this is with perspective off. And this is with perspective on. Perspective off, perspective on. It's important that when sculpting with digital software like this, that you have perspective on. Like, you gotta switch between them. You gotta have it on for certain times for certain like program functions, but then you have to have it, I mean, off for certain program functions, but you have to have it on for like 3D printing reasons. I guess actually, to tell you the truth, I don't think it's just 3D printing reasons, it's also other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and work on this a little more. Is there anything else I was gonna share? I was working on a Venom piece. Maybe I could show that real quick. I was working on Venom and some monsters. Before I do that, like, this needs to be tapered back here a little narrower, so BFA. Kind of like that. Then I'll feel like the head is still too wide. I don't know. I have to check. By the time my area is currently 1:30 a.m. Dang, 1:30 a.m. That means you're on the East Coast, huh? No, wait, no, you're not the East Coast. You're like somewhere in the middle of the United States. Oh yeah, I did an anti-venom piece. Yeah, it was a while ago though. Like, I just kind of like drift off on projects sometimes. Not drift off, but like, it was done. I just didn't get to painting it. I just moved to the next project. But the Witch Mercy, I definitely want to make sure I have ready. Oh boy. What the heck is going on here? Oh. What? Why the ears? Well, I guess that's alright, but I'm pretty sure I delete up high. What? I don't know. Sorry. Oh, I have something masked about it, so. There it goes. Now let me go ahead and do that. There it goes. There goes. That's been tweaked a bit. The nose, I'll bring this at a higher resolution, and then I'll make the nostrils. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go to Z modeler, B, Z, M. Oh, not polysphere. No. I'm going to insert some poly loops here, single poly loop. Let me do one poly loop at a time. I'm going to go ahead and then taper that. Actually, let me undo that. I'm going to hide that. I'm going to go ahead and polygroup this right here. Where is it? Here it is. Oh boy, that's wrong. that. Come on, change the color. Oh well. What? Did I not just polygroup it? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna scale it. What? Oh, have single poly selected. It should be polygroup all. Whoa! What the? Interesting. I guess that works. Does it work? Now I'm gonna go ahead and do transpose. That's a little better. I feel like the pig is... If you guys have any other questions or anything else, I don't know, I can go ahead and answer them. I don't know, suggestions maybe. Just want to make sure I don't keep things aren't boring. Transform. Let's turn on this right here. Let me make this wide enough that no, should it be hold on. Should it be round like this or kind of like that where it's a little heavy at the bottom? Perfect kind of circle here or like or fat like this at the bottom. Let me go ahead and show the reference real quick. So here's this here. As you can see here, the legs seem like they're kind of cut off, and he seems kind of flat at the bottom. What else? So is that good there, or that's like should be more flatter? Like these small little things are like important though, like these little design things. Like that. This is symmetrical right now, which is strange. Anything else? He has a tail too, huh? Grr here. Wait, did my girl have a tail? My girl must have a tail when I sculpted it. And there's supposed to be a little spiral tail right here for the pig. I don't want to do this. Hold on. Just like this here. What's bothering me is this. I need to split the unmasked portion right here. Because the problem is I want to remesh this here. Geometry. I want to... go ahead and go. Let's double. I'm gonna go to. Oh, that's wrong. Gotta turn the X off. There it goes. Now we try it. Should smooth out that geometry a bit. Wait, it finished? It did finish. Oh, okay. Nah, I won't try it again. Okay, that's better. This was before, and then that's better. Okay. Alright, I think I should probably just wrap it up for right now. How long? Well, this broadcast at least, so I think it's been about an hour I was working on this, and it's almost done. I can make a base for it separately if I wanted to, so I don't know, I could do this. I can go ahead and I guess if I was to make a base real quick, like I would pose this to be angled upwards. Ow. I have to change the shape of the pig. Like these things are sometimes so subtle, like the little changes, form changes. It like makes such a huge impact. If I was to make a base, I suppose I could just do this. I can go ahead and go to subtool. I'll make the base something separate. Let's say, you know, say he's flying, so he's gonna be upward at an angle. I'm gonna go ahead and get some clouds, I guess. I guess it'll be similar to like the figure that they released. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and append a, let's do a cylinder. Let's move this down. Shrink that there. Like a base right here. I'm just kind of pretending to make, I guess. I would angle this figure upwards, but since I'm not done sculpting it yet in like, you know, its form right now, so I can keep symmetry on it, I'm not going to do it just yet. So I'm going to keep this base as something separate, and I guess I would go to, oh, what the heck? Whoops-a-daisy. I don't know if I make it like a series of spheres around this here. Ooh. I have to check something real quick. Invader Zim. Piggy. Now this is lacking like geometry right here, so I can't exactly like. Oh, I could put it anywhere I want then, huh? Okay. I'm just checking my reference here real quick. I just want to see some clouds. might just turn symmetry off. Just maybe add these random shapes here for like clouds. Funny thing, this is how I would make clouds normally, like add things like spheres of clay. I'm not too worried about what's on the bottom here. I could easily just clip that. This is what I would normally do with for like clouds. Just kind of add all this here. And then I would angle this piece upwards. Move these around and whatnot, and scale certain ones. I could hide certain ones. See the not transparent. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of making these everywhere. You know, I would combine this Dynamesh it and whatnot and smooth it out so they're not so like different from each other. It'd be kind of more gradual, and some of them would be sharp. And then I would trim this here. I would mask that, and then I would go to the this here, that there, and I would trim it just like that. And I would Dynamesh this. Maybe move some of these spheres around, maybe enlarge them a bit. Please tell me that they are different. Okay. You know, I would combine it and whatever. I would probably shrink this down too. I would probably scale this. Not so that it doesn't overwhelm the piece. I want this to be like the centerpiece. Then I would angle this piece, so then, you know, I would angle these pieces upwards. I could take Gur right here. I could have him turn at an angle here. Whoa, he is flying off. Okay, whoops. Angle him this way, have him like flying off with the pig at an angle here. But I'm not gonna do that. Not just yet. I'll move this base right here. So if I had to, I guess if I want to demonstrate what I'm trying to go for, I guess I can just move the base right here. Turn it here. Something like that. But maybe not so steep, maybe a little less maybe a little more gradual, maybe something kind of like that. Kind of. I would probably remove this part of the cloud here so I can see all the pig's feet maybe. The nice thing about this is that if I have that actually happen, if this was to be 3D printed, it would actually, this would be the support material for the pig. So I wouldn't have to worry about wasting filament. Kind of something like that. And I think mine looks a lot better than the one they were selling. Gur's head looks so funny. So strange, it's so angular. Oh my gosh. No! I had the wrong thing selected. No! Why? I had the wrong thing selected. Yeah, thanks, Al. Yeah, sorry. By the time I noticed it, it was you mentioned it. So as I was saying, uh, no. Okay. So basically, what I was doing was this. So you guys can see what I was doing. So one by one, what I was doing was I was taking this cylinder here, making it into a base. And then I took the insert sphere tool and started adding these little spheres here, how I would be with clay. Now I'm going to have to trim that part out. You want to see the reference image for that long. Basically, I just kept adding these here, adding them. I said don't worry about the bottom because I could clip that bottom portion off. I just kept adding these spheres here to make these kind of clouds. And then what I did was, then I masked the base, brought everything back, and then I clipped it. Boom. It's like instantaneous. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll show you guys what I'm trying to go for. So I decided to shrink the base and then angle it to kind of show what I was trying to go for without having to move the main piece. Kind of like that. Which I would probably move this back a little more like that. Kind of something like that. Yeah, kind of. That sucks. But yeah, like this here, I would move some spheres around and enlarge them. This is not final. This is something I did really fast. The curse. That's why I don't like showing reference images sometimes on broadcast, because sometimes I forget to change the camera back. But I have to say that I don't mean to like praise my work too much, but I just like the way Gur's head looks. Like it looks like the way it's supposed to. Like maybe some refining here and there, but compared to the statue that they were trying to sell this character, like in the dog outfit, I'm pretty happy with this. And it brings back memories of sculpting in clay. Oh my gosh. Like, you know, as I said before, I was new to sculpting. I was kind of... It's just that... You know how it is when you're new to something. Oops. Alright, well, that was a fun little hour and 15 minutes. I might just, so this will be part 1. And then I'll have part 2. And this could be like a quick little video of me making this, and I'll have it 3D printed. I probably won't have this 3D printed until like next week, because I have a big project I'm trying to print. And I don't think my print will be available until like next week. Kind of like that. Let me just go ahead and make sure I turn on. Why is this not working? Oh, let me try that again. Whoa! Oh, no. Try that again. No, that's not what I want. Hold on, I'm trying to... Oh, that's not working. I'll just keep that on. Alright, well... so that's what I'm trying to go for right here. And let me see how it looks like, I guess, maybe divided. Let me see. Geometry... I gotta divide. A little more rounded out. you know, of course it won't be like that forever. I'm just trying to see how it'll look being smoothed out. Like I need to crease this here. Like this pig right here, the pig nose needs to be creased a bit. So that's what I'm trying to go for in terms of like, well, not just this. So, let's see. I just have to make the tongue bigger. I have to crease some parts so when I divide it, it won't cause this super rounded. Actually, that might be all right. Maybe make the piggy's ears a little smaller. Then I'm gonna like go right here like this. I'll be like, you know, I want to draw the mouth of the pig out. So what I would do is go to BDS here and make sure I have this selected here, and then I'm gonna take this tool right here, and then maybe go something kind of like that. Hold on. It's a little smaller. It's like a little. I need to be divided again, so if I divide it, kind of like, oh, I'm trying to, something like that right there. Oh, maybe I divide the nose again. Maybe I will probably go ahead and mask like the nostrils. This is what if, you know, maybe I do something like this, and I have all sorts of symmetry on. Uh-oh. Then I switch the mask, and then I'll take the move brush here, which then I'll turn Gizmo off. It's kind of annoying. Now, the reason why it looks so bad right now is because the geometry is off on the nose. See, yeah, the geometry is off. I'm going to have to separate that as a separate subtool and topologize that, I guess. So I guess I'll keep that in mind. The nose needs to be larger, though. With it being subdivided, it caused the nose to shrink. Well, that's bizarre. Huh. I'm going to go ahead and undo all that. See, like the nose was this big and then shrunk down. Just keep that the way it is right now, for now, I guess. Go back to Gur right here. Then I would draw the mouth, so I'll go to X here. Maybe divide it again. BDS right here. Is symmetry off? Yeah. Kind of like that. Hold on. It's not working. The tongue needs to be more angular, so if I go to this right here, and I go to this here, BMB, I'm going to divide this again. Then I'll add the little dot to the eyes. Nah. Whoa. Now put the little nose here. Maybe I'll just insert it with maybe just this here, where I'll just take a mask. Press X here, turn on symmetry. Highlight the nose. The nose is really close to the mouth, man, like really close. Switch that, maybe do BCB here, or maybe BIN. Geo. Maybe inflate it a little bit. Make the nose here. Maybe do the same thing to the eyes here. Those weird little eyes. Kind of like that. But that's all hypothetical, you know? Okay. And the cool thing is I go back to this lower subdivision right here. Looks funny. But I could define the zipper, I could do the whole masking thing if I want to, sharpen it a bit. And yep, see, it's about 2 million polygons. That's overly excessive. You have to go? Oh, okay. Alright, well, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again now. Sorry I didn't notice it earlier. Thanks for stopping by. I want to type that in. Stopping by. See you next time. Like right here, what needs to happen is like the face is off right here. Although the eyes are really wide, I think the problem is not as angular. It needs to be a little angular, but not too angular. It feels too soft. Like, oh shoot. And also, I need to make the little stitching. There's like a stitching that goes down along the center of the face. If I go to BDS right here, and I just go like this. I make this kind of like stitching look. Problem is this geometry might need to be a little higher in resolution for that. Just kind of going along here, kind of making these kind of like indents. Should they be indents or no, they look like kind of like something to be indented. Just something kind of along these lines right here. Oh my gosh. Kind of something like this here. I don't know if I wanted to too. I can go ahead and yeah. See, this is very kind of blocky still. Oh, it's at a lower subdivision. That's why. There it goes. I could probably divide this even more if I wanted to. Oh my gosh! No, I don't want to. But actually, this is weird. This whole subdivision thing is like has thrown this off. Trying to make the zipper here. I'm gonna widen that a bit. Zippers usually have that little triangle thing, or that little, like a bottle cap. or something. Like that. I think what has a lot of geometry is this. That's all right. I'm gonna move this around a little bit right here. Like, let me move this. Whoa. Right here, maybe. Don't want to be too excessive. Kind of like that. Yeah, it's better. I might move this. I might have to do an auto grip, whatever. I'm gonna clip this right here. There it goes. I think that's it for now for this. I'll work on it probably in the second part, but it's like nearly done. You know, I have to retopologize this right here. The nice thing about traditional is that you don't have to do that. You just sculpt it. But, you know. But, yeah. I'll do that next time. I gotta get back to my other stuff. As I said before, our last few days have been annoying. But, yeah, I think that's good. And hopefully, this has been a strange broadcast with being cut off like that. Hopefully, everything recorded. I gotta check my internet here. Let's see. Please tell me. Okay, good. Still good. So I like to say this is looking pretty darn good. Pretty quick. I'm gonna make sure I save the history because I don't want to like have all of this. so I'm gonna save as, or I'm gonna save this as this right here. File. Save as. I'll make this a second 2. Because what I like to be able to do is, if I need to, I can, you know, change everything and add and stuff, and it's, yeah, don't worry about it. But well, yeah, let me, you know, I think I showed this a while ago. What's that sound? Oh, there's the gate. Alright, well, thanks guys for stopping by, and I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little broadcast, this fun little thing. Much faster than the other project, that fun little thing I tried making last time. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I will try to get back to broadcasting again. I know lately it's been strange. Alright.